In contrast, Russian elections are rigged.
All states do not have voter identification laws. About a third of the states require some form of ID, but there are some very large states, such as California and New York, that have no ID requirement of any kind. Anyone can walk into a polling booth and ask for your ballot, and they probably will get handed that ballot with no questions asked.
Political opponents are imprisoned or otherwise eliminated from participating in the electoral process.
Julian Assange is a step closer this morning to being extradited from the UK to the US. A court in London this morning issued a formal order formally approving his extradition. The UK Home Secretary is expected to approve it, but it does fall to him to decide whether to grant the extradition. And that would mean the WikiLeaks founder could be sent to the U.S. to be tried on spying charges.
This morning, President Trump waking up without his favorite megaphone.
Let me ask you, should I keep the Twitter going or not? Keep it going?
Twitter permanently banning the commander-in-chief's personal account with 88 million followers.
The founder of InfoWars wants you to think he's fighting a battle for free speech. After getting dumped from the platforms of Apple, Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify, Alex Jones said on Twitter, "The censorship of InfoWars just vindicates everything we've been saying. Now, who will stand against tyranny and who will stand for free speech? We're all Alex Jones now."
The result is an absence of checks and balances in Russia.
In October 2015, The Intercept, an online publication devoted to reporting on whistleblowers like Edward Snowden, released a series entitled The Drone Papers. These were reportedly based on documents given to The Intercept by an intelligence agency whistleblower. Within them is a detailed examination of how the United States has used its drone program to assassinate suspected terrorists overseas, with disastrous consequences. So what exactly do the drone papers reveal? Well, the drone strike program was originally instituted under George W. Bush during the War on Terror. However, the Obama administration significantly increased the total number of drone strikes, particularly in Pakistan and Yemen. According to Obama, these strikes have been used exclusively against terrorists and with fewer civilian casualties than in missile strikes. But the most recent reports from the drone papers actually suggest that an overwhelming majority of deaths have indeed been civilian.
And the decision of one man to launch a wholly unjustified and brutal invasion of of Ukraine. Iraq, anyway.
What the fuck is they laughing at? We nearly killed 1 million fucking people. And they're laughing like it's some fucking joke.
We're into wars that are costing us trillions of dollars. Those trillions of dollars should have been left in the economy to build jobs and produce prosperity here at home.
Ron Paul makes a lot of sense, and more people ought to listen to him.
There's nothing wrong with what the founders talked about. They talked about having friendships and trading, getting along with people, and staying out of the entangling alliance in the internal affairs of foreign nations when it's none of our business.